Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts as always. Hope that you're all doing very well today. Just gonna check as always, first of all, that the sound is working well. Gonna check this really quick. Normally, yes, it's working well, pretty cool. Alright, so Bitcoin, we've got a really nice rise, a bit of a drop here, but a good rise. This drop here was simply, for the way forward, I've posted on the Discord server. Personally, I'm missing a lot of tops and bottoms these days because all the tops and bottoms are happening at night or on the morning, but really early. So, well, that's a bit of a problem. But anyways, first of all, let's go with the levels. And by the way, if you have any request with the alts, do not hesitate to ask me in the chat. Yeah, if you want to request, well, a TA, for example, on Bitcoin or whatever, really, feel free to ask. By the way, before to start, I just want to let you know that you've got a new, well, section on the website, really, if we can name it like this. If you go on in the course section, so it will be only for the apprentice members, you have a trade recap section here. If you go and check this out, this was, for example, the short trade yesterday plan into the resistance. That was simply here. You've got a resistance plan. I'm simply first of all recording myself taking the trade, reading the order flow, all of this. You can see my 3 screens really, because I have 3. And well, once I have done this, I'm done with the trade. I'm going to record another video of me watching the video and explaining everything. So I'm really covering the order flow, explaining you why I'm taking this trade, all of this. Where you can see really trading view. You can see normally here I'm simply playing the video, or maybe I'm explaining some few stuff there, but you can see, for example, there is a video here in the background. You can see the player of the video. And so I'm really explaining everything. So if you want to learn, for example, XOCharts, well, this is a very good way to learn it, really. I'm showing you so trading view, the order flow, the broker, so you can see here I'm really trading really in front of you, so you can understand the reason of taking the trades, really. Okay, but anyways, on this being said, now you know, so let's go on a daily time frame and see if there is any new daily. The answer is no, so let's come back here on a bit of a lower time frame, zoom out to load this, and let's go on XOCharts. That is just right there. And by the way, we've just rejected here right there an MC strat target, you can see here. So we got again a bit of a bigger move to the upside, a bit above. You can see normally the stop loss is so 250, 260 by the way. So you normally did get stopped out on this, but again, you take another short trade as soon as you get acceptance below, and you take profit once after the $350 move, something like this. Can't remember exactly, but well, again, for me it was at night, so missed. But well, that's the game. So anyways, let's go in the levels here. In the levels, right there. So what do we have? Do we have any new naked session path control? So we've got one here yesterday, okay, around the lows, you can see here, right there. Now we have one on the top, 65,850, so we can take this one, duplicate this, 65,880, placing that perfectly, or I must. Done. Then we have a TPO, a little bit too close to be honest, 64,638. So let's take this TPO. All right, and then we have a new DNPOC that is just right here. 64,762.5. Well, let's get rid of this TPO here. Sorry. This is done. Let me just see here on the ticks one, what do we have? It's almost the same. Alright, where we are done, just gonna check here. We have a buying tail and selling tail here. Alright. Okay, so what we can do here, we've got this very nice, so this was, for example, here the daily and the DNPOC here was some resistance really. We went through, went again through twice, and from here I still kept this level because we've got some nice also data on the order flow at that price. That's what I was explaining really in the trade recap here. The reason why I was looking for a possible short here, we've got a nice short, fully closed by the way on the low. But now, well, you can see it's still well respected, not gonna lie. You've got this nice so quick move up, quick move down, and here flip to resistance, flip to support really. So really well respected levels. I'm still gonna remove that because we already got too much touch in there. Weekly negative path control is still important. Okay, we'll have all these zones here as support. I'm gonna keep this. The next target is coming above these tops. Yes. Gonna remove that by the way. Keep only this value at low. And remove that on a bigger time frame. Well, we're coming into the second resistance now, right? So, well, this is a resistance, really. What can I say? We're coming into the second one. We've got, by the way, we broke this top here. That is a very good sign of strength, as I was saying in the Monday's update. We've got this top broken, and this is a market structure change, and so this is very good for higher prices. I don't know what I have here. Anyways, so yeah, breaking this high means a market structure change, a possible bullish market structure change, because we was doing some high, low, high, low, high, low, high, was doing this all the time, plus low, 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 low. Here you can see we finally managed to make a low, higher low, higher low, and a high, finally higher high. So now we of course need to hold all of this, but this is a very good first sign of strength for higher prices. As I said before, the reclaim really of this range bottom was already enough for me to expect higher prices, but it will be even more bullish if we start and manage to reclaim this top here. So now this is done. This is pretty cool. Now of course it's not because we managed to reclaim this top that we cannot look for shorts. Okay, we have some resistance. We've got, for example, here an MC strat target. You can see it's doing a really good job already. So you have still all of this to be aware of. Okay, but yeah, first big resistance we have now above, so it's between 66,000 really. So what we just touched it really here up to the tops really. Okay, for some swing through pans of this lower time frame tops into the monthly, so up to 67,500. If we start breaking this, we have a few small resistance here, but the bigger resistance is really coming around this value high. That is simply the full range right here, value high at 71,300. If we start to reclaim this level, we're simply going to look for some few highs here to be taken, and possibly a new all-time high. Well, simply the top of the range really, as simple as that. Now the thing is, shall we go higher? Shall we break this top here and make a new all-time high? What price can we expect next? Well, we can simply look here. Just gonna get rid of this. We can simply look here. So I'm looking personally here for a wave 5. Okay, this wave 5 normally it is well placed because I have this here, but let me see. 73.59, yeah, perfect. So the first target really is going to be just a simple for a new all-time high. Okay, the first target of this wave 5, so the blue wave 5 you can see here. Okay, this wave 5. The first target is going to be a very simple swing through panel failed auction of the top. As always, a swing through panel is just when you take the previous high, come back down directly, and you leave the previous top with a wick only, such as, for example, well, there is an example here. You have a low, okay, you have a bottom there, you take it, you reclaim directly, and you leave this previous bottom there with a wick below only. Okay, this is a swing through panel. For example, here you have a top, you take it, and you leave. You just have a wick above really the previous top. Okay, now a failed auction is when, for example, you have this very good example in here. You have, for example, also a bottom here. Okay, you have this bottom there, you can see, have a bottom here. You take that bottom, you spend some time, you start forming something bullish, and you reclaim. That's a failed auction. Okay, so you either have here a swing through pan, either a failed auction because you have the first wave 5 target above. If now we don't manage to get any swing through pan or failed auction, we're simply going to look for the next target. What's the next target? 86,000 really on Bitcoin. If we break this, 100,000 Bitcoin. So we have the 1-to-1 extension, really to speak, if you want to add these targets on your charts, the 1-to-1 extension 1618 and the 2618. If you want to pull this, it's simply from the wave 1 root to this top here, wave 1 top, to the wave 4 bottom here. When this is done, bam, you have all the targets. Normally you also have the 618, but this one brings us with a massive truncated wave 5. We are not going to look for this and expect this to come next. Okay, I mean to happen. So now we are ready for higher prices. In case we still have to go more down, well, we still have, of course, some support plan. Well, is it really useful, to be honest with you, to plan some lower targets right now? I think the answer is no, really. It's more bullish and bearish right now. You also have the screenshot if you want on the Discord server. In the Bitcoin TA section here, you have here, look, higher time frame support, you have really everything. But yeah, I'm not going to cover this now, it's not useful, to be honest with you. What I'm going to do is simply plant some few support still in here, because if we retrace, well, we have to be ready as always. So let me see here what we have. Yeah, okay, so let me see if I pull the wave 4 target here. Yeah. Yeah, so well, the first long target, really, okay, we of course have some few levels there. You can see where we can look for a long all of this, we can get a bounce. This is a bit high, not gonna lie. I'm not really longing on the top like this, except for scalping, but otherwise for a bigger trade, I'm not going to too long here. So the first target, at least, I want to get, I mean the first price really I want to get is really here, this path control plus this naked session path control and a swing through part of this. Okay, it's really this whole target here. So well, if you want to make it easy, it will be simply for a wave 4 really, okay, because now you've got the bounce from the target we have planned, you've got the increase in price, we have a possible ending in there. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have 5 waves into a wave 5, well, you either make a bigger impulse into that wave 5, so to speak. If you're really bullish, a wave 1, 2, bam, 3 or 5, this is possible, but normally I don't want to be too bullish still. I'm going to take the wave 5, and now we can look for the bigger wave 4 already. Okay, so this green wave 3 to be done, wave 4, and the wave 5, and once we have done these 5 waves, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and there you go, pump it up even more. So here I'm just gonna check something here really quick. It's simply the target we have reached it here with that wave 3. Bam. And let's see what we have. I'm not really crazy, not gonna lie. Let's see if we pull this like that. Yeah, so this is a target really in any case, where you're going to reload the bags, if you can say that. You're going to look for a long, for the wave 4 bottom to be in, and then you're going to look for another increase in price for the wave 5. Once we have done this, we can of course just rise like this with a wave 5 and take the, well, just make a new all-time high into the 1-to-1 extension. The best really, I'm not going to lie, will be simply after these 5 waves, will be simply to make a bigger wave 1, 2, so to make a bigger impulsive really, so to speak, make a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, and there you go, 3, 4, 5 to get a much more bigger rise to the upside. That will be lovely. Okay, now only time can tell. Are we going to make a big small wave 5 like this to the 1-to-1 extension just for a new all-time high to complete this blue wave 5 like this? Only time can tell. It's impossible to say, but it is possible. It is possible that we make a bigger impulsive. We will see. We need some more data here, at least the wave 4 and the wave 5 here. We have to meet to the wave 5 to determine this more likely. But yeah, in any case, now if we retrace from here, this is a target we can look for really, the wave 4. Okay, so the white wave 4 here. Oh, this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, yeah, this is a long target really. What can I say more? That's it really. With the levels to be maybe a bit more accurate, that will be really for this swing through part of the low here, path control, naked session path control, and the swing through part of the lows here. That would be absolutely lovely, and maybe with a possible, well, fair auction below if we have to go really into the 38 point or a big swing through part or a big wick. That'll be cool. Well, I'm gonna add all of this personally on my side, to be honest with you, with the levels. Well, yeah, Bitcoin, we're done, really. Okay, we're done. Gonna add this into the good stuff there, into the good folder. Yeah, this is, that'll be the second configuration I would be aware of. Okay, so this is the first configuration. The second configuration is the one we have planned really in the last update, but I just want you to be aware of in case we do not hold that wave 4. Okay, this is the first configuration. This is what I'm taking as main really. Now again, into the long target, I'm simply going to read this, and this is going to tell me if I have or not to execute the trade. Okay, if there is no reason to open a long here, it means that there is no wave 4 and 5 next. This was in that case some few smaller wave. Move this a little higher. This is simply in that case you're leading. Okay, so you have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves correction, 5 waves. Again, it's less likely because in the wave 3 here we do have a leading. Normally it's not possible. Now these days we already saw this on some few arts and some few rules are changing, so that's why I'm still placing this configuration, but normally before it was not anyways. And so, well, the wave 5 is pretty big, I'm not going to lie, but in case we do not hold the wave 4, we are ready and prepared. We already know what we can take next. It's simply here a leading, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this leading brings us with a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then we'll have a wave 3, 4, 5 like this. Okay, it all depends in case we do not hold the wave 4 or not. Okay, that's it, as simple as that. And so, well, if we don't hold the wave 4, we can look for the 56, 186%. As always, a wave 2 have 73% chance to bounce from this target. So it's pretty high, not gonna lie. We can retrace from before and after, of course, but it will have more chance to bounce from here. Okay, so good morning, mate, by the way. Just notice the message. Bam, make this like that. Click again. There you go. Good morning, legend. Hope you're doing great, mate. And by the way, if you have any requests, do not hesitate to ask me in the chat. Just 2 seconds, please. Alright, sorry. Microphone is on. Yes, perfect. So, well, yeah, this is a plan really on Bitcoin. Nothing more to add on this, to be honest with you. I'm looking for that wave 4 right now. And, well, we have the levels, everything. Don't really pay attention to that one. There are many levels on this one. But, yeah. Give you the tariffs and everything. The plan. So, well, yeah, we were good really on Bitcoin. Another MC strat I did really well. This was shared really a month ago, by the way, maybe a bit less. So that's pretty nice. Let me see if there are some requests. Sure, mate, absolutely. We're going to do some few TAs next on Bitcoin. Maybe I'm gonna trade this one here. Trading. No, I'm not trading all of this. There was an old stuff there. FLOKI is there, by the way. So what we've got on this. Double EXYXNZ completed. Wait, I don't really like this second move up here. I mean, nah, these are not 5 waves. So you have a wave 1, a wave 2 here, and a wave 3, 4, 5. We're going to do some few more TAs in that But I mean, this is not a wave 1, we don't have 5 waves in there, right? So I would say more a triple wave like this. Premise, we don't really make the low here on the RSI except on the 2 hours, but let me see. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. So let me see here. Jeez. Possible that we're still into the smaller wave on that one. Let me just pull some few targets in that. Wave 3. Alright, so we're at the most common target of the wave 3 at the 1618. The problem is here, I struggle already counting it at that wave 4. I'd say it's more likely here into a smaller wave already. I mean, still into a smaller wave here. Like in this wave 1, not here by the way. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, just a wave 5, and once you've done this, you've got the wave 3 top, the bigger wave 4, and then the wave 5. And of course, as always, if this wave 4 is not holding, it means that this was an ABC zigzag, like this, A, B, C, and down we go. Let's add some. I'm gonna drink a bit of water because oh, there we go, much better now. So yeah, well, this is FLOKI really. That is a target, the buy really. Where we can look for another increase in price for a wave 5, and so once you've got the wave 5, this will complete simply the bigger wave 3. These are, by the way, the bigger. So wave 3, green wave 3 or green C wave top targets. Okay, so you have oops. If I manage to duplicate it, yes, perfect. This, and you have the last one, the 423.6. So you have the 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, and the 423.6. These are all the way 3 targets, so of course we can go that high. And now if Bitcoin is not that crazy bullish and is not doing a massive increase in price, it's going to stop around the 200% really, nothing more. Maybe I can do something here, is simply update the levels, because I didn't for a while, I think, on that one. Well, FLOKI here. Well, I did, because there is a weekly here. No monthly naked point of control, weekly naked point of control. For don't know what I've done here. Let's go with this. Nice. Well, basically the thing we have to hold really is this path control and value idle. Just gonna make sure this is well placed from the start. Yes. Yeah, the target really we have to hold, really the must hold, is this value though. If we come back down, okay, because if we start losing this, that's a sign of weakness, not gonna lie. This, what is that? Key level. That's why I updated that. Why did I really? I don't know what I've done here. I think I did it on my side. I can't remember when. That's a bit of a problem. If I go on text one, yep, there we go. All right. So well, yeah, here is a resistance really, and so yep. Well, that I'm not gonna add more with the levels. This is a big resistance really we have above us. Otherwise, that will end up really in a swing. I mean, a failed auction really as this top because we already have a swing for a pound, but the support that we better not to lose is really this value low here, because the thing is, if we start breaking this, we get acceptance below really the value low. This is classed as a sign of weakness really, so it will be cool to not get acceptance below this, to be honest with you. But yeah, otherwise with the wave, well, there is nothing more to add really, to be honest with you. These are all the targets, the smaller wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the wave 3. We are more likely not done yet. Wave 1, 2, 3. We're into the blue wave 4 here, and then we shall get another rise for a wave 5, and this wave 5 will complete the green wave 3 or C wave. Okay. And once you've got this top, you simply pull the wave 4 target. If this is holding, this is a wave 4. It is not holding. This was a C wave top. It will depend really on Bitcoin. So this we're done. ING, good morning mate, how are you doing? ING, it's not in here. Let's see. Nice. Okay, so now normally we should come around this. If Bitcoin retrace, we should come around this wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with the same as for Bitcoin. And we have this next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. If we retrace directly, this is again the target. We've got a regular retracement here. I will not short it really, depending on Bitcoin, but it didn't really check the order from the morning. There is a target really for retrace, and well, these are the wave. What I see here into the smaller wave, simply you're leading, so wave 1, 2, then we'll have a wave, so 3 more like this, 4 and 5, and in there we already have the wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. Reason why I'm looking possibly for that wave 4. Yeah, so let me see. Alright, so well, these are in any case, maybe that will be cool to go and touch that 200%, depending on Bitcoin, if Bitcoin retrace directly or not. Again, I'm, well, not really looking for it. Well, that was a short normally, but I was sleeping, so wasn't able to re-enter. Then you have the 423.6 here. Well, these are the wave 3 targets, really. Should retrace directly, you have the target, otherwise I will maybe wait for a short here to really hit the 200% of the wave 3. Okay, so you have the 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, 423.6. That'll be cool to go and touch first of all before to retrace the 200%. Once this is done, don't forget to pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root, and this will become again the target. Okay, but for now, this is a threat in case we retrace directly. Wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so well, once you've got these 5 waves completed, it's complete the wave 3, then again a wave 4, then again a wave 5. If you have some more requests, do not hesitate really to ask me in the chat. And well, again, if we retrace directly and break the wave 4 here, this is simply a leading, like Bitcoin, so a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so we have in that case here a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, like this. Maybe we can look and have a look at some few stuff there. These are some really old charts, yeah. Well, the targets got well respected. Like, look at this resistance, and then we go into the first support plan here below. That's pretty nice. So let me get rid of this. Like that. We can remove this. We can remove this. This also. Let's go in on ING here. Nice. Monthly, and this, by the way, we can get rid of it. So monthly level, okay. I've got a resistance there. Right here, okay. This is already hit. Yeah, we've got a bit of a resistance that we just broke here. What was the reaction there? Not crazy, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's go here on the 8 hours time frame. The path control here is not really well respected, not gonna lie. What I'm going to do is this, because otherwise it isn't really crazy. Well, even here, to be honest. Okay, well. $28,999. Phew, it's really hot in here. Okay, this is done, and well, the other lower time frame levels we don't really care, to be honest. Alright, so well, there is a clear resistance just above us. That'll bring us, you know, with a 200%. That'll be cool to wait at least for this, because well, if you remember good, if you pull it like this from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom here, that brings us with a 200% there, and well, this 200% have some few confluence with it. If we break this, we can look for the 2618, of course, and if we break this, well, 3618, 423.6 as always, we can look for higher prices like this. But for the moment, there is a first resistance really coming around. Again, these are not some crazy big resistance, I'm not going to lie. This is like we're going through everything right now like butter. Well, even this, to be honest with you, is not that strong, but well, we do have some few confluence, and be aware of the 200% here, to be honest. and the 2618. Okay, these two here, you can set some alerts maybe if you want to scalp this, for example, with a short trade or something. Again, just read the order flow, don't forget this. You can go here with some levels like that, and a second tab here with an order flow. You have the, well, that's the old order flow, by the way, the order flow view. Well, you can see what's going on really behind the market, so you can make some informed trading decisions and recognize if there is or not to take to execute the trade. But yeah, that'd be the way, the next target really, and well, that will be the wave on this. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, that will be cool to go and touch the 200% here at least. And by the way, Bitcoin is doing a nice bounce right now, so that can be cool for maybe a retest here. Let me see. Yeah, look at that, we've got a touch into the max target 1618. So it is likely that this is a correction, to be honest. This to go high, that'd be cool because I was sleeping on that top again. It was between 2, 3 a.m. to, well, 8, and I'm waking up at 9. So yeah. Again, this was, well, during the live, I guess, and then I don't like to miss, to jump in late. That was again during the night. This very bottom here also was exactly during the night. I mean, well, anyways, not again, because normally the bottom here was the MC strat, but again, normally you got stopped out with a stop loss, and then when you get acceptance back above, you even, by the way, got a flip to support, you jump back in, and well, you will never get stopped out on this. But well, that's part of the game. We better sleep good to trade good, right? So well, in any case, if I have to do, I mean, if I have to catch a short here for a retest, let me see what price we can get here. Do we have any? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, oh well, the view up is kinda nice. Well, all of this, to be honest. And if we break this, we can look for, well, the naked session of control, to be honest with you, is alone. There is a 7x6 here, but that'll be, well, that'll be the retest target, really. Okay, if you want to catch a possible short trade for a retest, so to speak. A retest is when you get a move down, you get a retest, and drop again. Now don't forget, this is still a correction. A correction is to go higher at some point normally. Okay, so that's why to read the order flow, you plan a short target, simply check and see what's going on, really what's happening in there on the order flow. There is a good reaction, open the trade. There is not, no reason to short here. That's it, as simple as that, really. So I'm gonna set that here personally, and yep, we're just gonna wait for this to be hit, really. Yeah, we're done with the alts. Maybe I can cover, well, don't know what you want me to cover, really. My pleasure, mate. Matteo, how does that look on Bitcoin? Well, the low is kinda nice, not gonna lie. If you go in there, you've got a buying tail here. If I can show you this, well, I mean, for me, live in the time, this was not looking that good because this was more likely here a triple wave. Now that we've got, as I said before, if we manage to get acceptance back here into this higher time frame range, so speak from the top here to the bottom, should we get acceptance back into the range, this is a sign of strength. Of course, we can be aware of, you know, I was telling you, we have a DNPOC, something a bit above here. Oops. I don't want to see that we, of course, do a fake out of the reclaim, so to speak, something like this, and then bam, come back down, so we'll trap some longs. If we get acceptance above this DNPOC, there is no reason really for me to look for lower anymore. I'm going to take an impulsive to the upside, and the real big sign of strength really will be this market structure change. We've got the reclaim, we've got the market structure change. Well, for me, it's looking good, to be honest with you now. Okay, as we've got this new data. So we've got a failed auction, another, by the way, a failed auction off a failed auction. If you pay attention here, we have the low, we do a failed auction, we spend some time below, you can see here, bam, we reclaim, Now we have another low, and we do another failed auction below, bam bam bam, and we reclaim. That's pretty cool. Well, yeah, we don't see this very often. We can see some swing flip hands of the swing flip hands. We do this 3 times sometimes, but a failed auction of a failed auction, this is Kindara, not gonna lie. this is really not often. That's pretty cool. But well, yeah. So well, the low for me now is looking good because we've got, well, this new data. We've got the range, the higher time frame range bottom reclaim. We've got acceptance back into the range, and we've got here the market structure change. So for me, this is a really big sign of trend for higher prices, right? The cool thing will be, of course, to make, you know, the leading and to get a retest here to go, you know, between the 56 and 66%, and then come back up, you know, to get a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 like this, and not, you know, the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. That'll be cool to get a retest of the bottom of the chart here, not gonna lie. But well, we'll see. Only time can tell, depending on the data we follow next. So if the low can move down, I'm gonna move this on the right. So if the low can move down is a correction, what is next? The wave is so difficult. If this is, well, the premise, it's a correction. I'm gonna explain myself. Let me show you. I was on this before. Yeah. The problem is here you can think, well, many different things, so to speak. You can look for example here, an ABC zigzag, okay, that can bring us with next leading with a smaller wave of an ending. These are some few stuff you have to be aware of as a scalper. For example, here in that case, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this leading with a smaller wave of an ending, because normally a leading have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves correction, 5 waves, the same smaller wave as an impulsive, and an ending have a correction. So this will be a leading here with a smaller wave of an ending. This leading will bring us with either a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either a bigger ABC. This is a rare case because to make a leading with a smaller wave of an ending is very rare. Okay, I mean, it's very rare. It depends on the period, but normally it's classed as rare. So this is not what you're going to look first. This is what you're going to look first. A correction. It's a correction to go higher at some point. Why I'm saying higher at some point, because we can still make, of course, a bigger correction, such as a WXY, a WX and Y. It's a correction. So if you have a first correction here, you can make another correction and another correction. You can make simply a bigger correction here to come more down. But at some point, it's still a WXY, so this will go higher to take the highs, because that's a correction. It's a correction, but after the correction, we expect another rise at least, sorry, to take this top. Okay, so well, yeah, this is what we can expect next. Really, all of this, many things, but if this is a correction, it can drop even more, because now we are looking, you know, for a wave 4. Into a wave 4, you have a correction, so you're going to look for a correction in wave 4, and this correction, if you have a correction like this, is to go higher, because we have a wave 5 next. It's a correction to go higher. Don't know if this makes sense. But you got a rejection of this, or what's happening right now? Sorry, I'm a bit hungry. We'll have to go to it next. Did eat something, but not enough. Yes. So we check the chat here. Can we translate that? No. Don't know what this means. Alright, yeah, okay, it's good morning. Well, good morning, mate. Hey, mate, MAVIA. No idea what this is. Just gonna check really quickly the order flow here. Alright, we've got some longs. Mainly longs got stopped out, all the ones from here, that's very cool. I mean, almost, by the way, not all of them. Here we've got some few longs, but coming on the top. Series again, yes, but I don't want you, thank you. No absorption up here. Do we have any short reaction there? simply wait for higher, to be honest. That's the target, really. So I do have, oh no, what to remove it here? Oh jeez, let me see, I have to check the stream. Here, MOONCHARTS live, let's see what. What was this? Crypto.com. Oh yeah, it's bugged again. Good. All right. Well, sorry, due to the context on Bitcoin, due to the context on Bitcoin, I'm not going to take any more this wave forward, to be honest with you. In any case, we've got a bounce from, well, the FIPS here. I can't remember when I've done this. It was what? Okay. Alright, so it was, well, last week, a little more. Yeah, it was when we was already on the 1-to-1 extension. So, well, the thing is, due to Bitcoin, that is at the moment, well, more likely bullish, and we're more likely going for a new all-time high at some point. I'm not going to look for a correction here, to be honest with you. I'm going to look for something a bit different, like, I mean, an impulsive, really. So it's not a wave fall, and so this will be maybe, in that case, an expanding ending, something pretty complex. Otherwise, 3, yeah. Well, yeah, that's fine. Not the best one ever, but and so, well, here in that case, well, again, we can make something, for example, here, just in case. I'm going to take some impulsive here, but for example, if we make, you know, this wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, this can bring us next with a bigger A, B, C, and so next, if that's an A, B, C, we can get a longer W, X, and Y, and so a longer wave 2, a longer B wave, a longer correction really into the wave towards the B wave. Okay, so something like this, way to speak. It is absolutely something possible. Now, as Bitcoin is more likely bullish and we're more likely going for a new all-time high, I'm going to take some bullish wave, but understand it is possible that we make something longer like this, even if we have some impulsive like that now. Okay, so let's remove this, and let's keep this, and let's add the wave on a lower time frame here. So let's move this on the left, and let's see what we have here. Yeah, well, this is more likely a wave 1, 2, 1, 2. again, two configurations. I'm going to show you the more likely one, but again, that's something we'll have to be aware of. Sometimes, for example, here the RSI will be wrong. I mean, not really wrong, because that will be a wave 5 with a big extension. So just pick a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have a massive wave 5, and so you're going to, that will be in case we do, for example, the leading on Bitcoin, that will be in the case of bigger wave 1, 2, and 3 or 5, really. Okay, now, normally and most of the time when you have a new high made like this on the RSI, it means that it's a wave 3, and so it's simply a longer 3, 4, 5, and so you take this rise really as a wave 3, so to speak, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this, by the way, green, and there you go, like that. What the fuck is that? The 5 before the 3, yes, of course. So here normally the bottom is made here. Yeah, alright, so the bottom in that case is made there, and so here you can take the extension tool, wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 2 bottom, and I'm again on the wrong one, and add the wave 3 targets, and there you go, like that. Yeah, good. So you have this first target here, 1618, most common target to reach minimum, 200%, 2618, 3618, and the last one, 423.16. These are all the green wave 3 targets. 1618, the most probable one to reach minimum, and the most probable one when you're not extremely bullish, of course. So yeah, that's the most common target here. Once you've got this, again, you can check the order flow, for example, on the Bybit USD pair, perpetual contract pair here, and see what the reaction to scalp next the wave 4. Well, to do this, you need, of course, to understand how to read an order flow, but well, you can absolutely do this. And so from here, you can pull the retracement tool like that for the wave 4. The wave 2 was pretty small, not gonna lie, so don't forget here if you pull the retrace mode, by the way. No, it's fine. We've got a normal retracement, by the way, here. So, well, this is a wave 4 target, 2316, 3132 DMC fib. Yes, and then you have the 38.2. There you go. But again, this is really in case we retrace exactly from the 1618. You just have to click first of all the wave 3 top and then the wave 3 root, okay, or the wave 2 bottom. And this will give you the target. Okay, so that will be the way. I mean, these are the wave right now I'm looking at. Otherwise, just gonna plan something else in case we have to do something else, because we have to be aware of it in case we retrace bigger directly. Sorry. Let's name it minimum time frame 1, which will do the job. Gonna do that. Move this up here, minimum time frame 1. If we have to do something else, it's simply here, as I was saying before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitcoin is gonna drop in that case more, and we're going to take the leading on Bitcoin. And this leading here in this impulsive here, by the way, will bring us with a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just want to make sure you're ready for it. Not taking this as first, just so we are ready in case we do it, so we're not like, okay, what's now? Yeah. Well, everything is lining up together, to be honest with you. Well, you can see the 2618 of the wave 5, and we have the 1618 also of the wave 3, if we have to be in the wave 3. That's pretty cool, so we have a nice target just above us. Pretty cool. Just gonna add, by the way, the 2618 here, and all of this will be, for the medium time frame 2. Good. But this is a second configuration. Nice. Yep, there you go for that one. Morning, mate. Hope you're doing great. KLAY. this one, never done. Oh yeah, but it's gonna be buggy, no? Okay. Perfect. So the only one that has such data is crypto. The heck? Let me see here. Do we have some more? That's a lot of. Which one? Alright, well, let's take the crypto price then. Don't like to take this one so much, but they'll do the job. Okay, so let's go here on the 8 hours really quick. Another problem, we cannot go below the daily time frame, otherwise the data are not loading. Nah, jeez. Well, in any case, what we can see here is more likely some 5 waves. Yep, so it's a hella big wave fire, right? And so here, are these on 5 ways down here? Let me just add really quickly here the high time frame waves here so I can see. RUNE, BC as always. Well, to be honest with you, this looks really like some 5 ways down here. Yeah, this looks really like some 5 ways down here. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we have some 5 ways down like this, well, it means that you have in that case a longer. I'm gonna take that, to be honest with you, because even the smaller wave here looks like that. So to speak, you have BC. You can get a nice increase in price still for the B wave, but there's gonna be some wave like this. Yeah, and so this will be in that case more likely, where you can see a triple wave, so it will be more likely if you have to rise the W, X and Y like that. well, that's maybe a little bit too high, but you can get such thing like this. Okay, you can get a bit of an increase in price, even maybe a bigger one, if you have to make maybe an extension in the Y, for example, or make a W, X, Y, X and Z, so we can make a longer Z wave and so a longer B wave here. But yeah, as we do have some phi waves down here, more likely, I'd say it's more likely here an ABC zigzag on the higher time frame, wave 2 or B wave. Yep. Yeah, definitely. I mean, everything match with phi waves right now. This is pretty crazy. 1618. 618. Yeah, these are for me definitely. I mean, definitely not 100% sure, but this is more likely some phi waves. So yeah, that'll be the thing here. If we have to rise from here, this is more likely from your correction. We can still get a nice increase in price, as I said, but to go more down. The thing is, as soon as Bitcoin is bullish, everything is going to rise really. So, but this rise is not going to be directly for a new all-time high. It's going to be more likely for a B wave really, before to go lower. So if we have still to plant some targets, okay, so we can get an idea, we can pull the extension to from the A wave, the W root, sorry, to the W top, to the X wave bottom there. And so normally the max target should be this 1618. Next, of course, don't forget we can make some. This is what I was saying before on Bitcoin. If we go, for example, here into the 1618, next we can absolutely make something like this. We have a triple wave. We can make a bigger W, X and Y, and keep rising like this with some triple wave to make the longer B wave, and next the C wave. So we can still get a rise with a correction, it's possible, but yeah, for me it's more likely a B wave than a massive bull run for a new all-time high on that one. But yeah, for now, WXY more likely here to the upside if we have to get this rise. And well, yeah, well, yeah, that is it really for that one. Not gonna jump into too much smaller wave. Don't like so much the higher time frame on this one, so it's not really useful, to be honest. Hello, can you have a look for TRB? Sure, absolutely, I can have a look at this. TRB, MNOPQRST, almost there, by the way. TRB. What was the plan on this? I just can't. But there is a problem here now. Where is the way 3, 4, 5? What the heck? Ah, okay, no, okay. Well, yeah, so not gonna cover the higher time frame. I think you have this into the latest update. I mean, the last one. Thing is, you've got a triple wave down here. I mean, from the very top, you've got a triple wave here. The thing is now, do you have 5 waves to the upside at the moment? The answer is no. You can see here you have a triple wave to the upside. So I struggle a bit here counting something bullish, to be honest with you. Here it was either as we planned in the last update, I think a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a wave 5. We're not holding the target. We'll just look for this WXY, and so for this WXY here, and so not this impulse if you're an ABC. I will simply look here for, where is the top there? here for this extension here. Yeah. So well, yeah, that'll be the first target really. Again, we can make a longer X wave. The thing will be here to do something on the order flow, but do I have, I mean, on the footprint charts TRB? I don't have TRB on the footprint charts. This and this, these are the three targets we have below. We're already into a target here. So you can, if you want to DCA, for example, you can absolutely do this. The thing is, if Bitcoin rise, it's more likely to rise, so you can absolutely start buying now. Now you can DCA into these targets because we can make a longer X wave, and for example, we can still ride I don't know, 100 and 200% increase in price. This is still kinda nice, not gonna lie. So to make, for example, well, double XY like this, W, X and Y. Now the thing will be really to plan some targets with the levels, but I don't have the levels on this. Let me just get rid of that. Do I have any levels here? No. Good. Let's see here what we have with the weekly. Okay. This one is hit. This one is not. Good. So from here, what we can do is oh geez, that week. Yips. Okay. Yeah, so that's a target really, okay, and if you pull this again like that, yeah, but without this. Well, these are the same targets really as for the other ones without the levels. You have next a swing through pan, you can see how the price low. And next you have, well, the weekly levels you have down here. So the targets are exactly the same, to be honest with you. Now the thing is, if you want, I mean, the thing is, if Bitcoin is moving up and it's still bullish and really just rising, really, everything is going to follow. So you can look, as I said, for a longer correction here into the X wave. And so we just have to DC into the targets. The targets here, as I said, are exactly the same as for, I mean, and the Bybit one are exactly the same as for that one. This one here is the path from Trouble we've got on the bottom. This one is a weekly and the monthly. This one is a swing through part of the low, and this one, you know, is the double weekly we have on the lows. It's exactly the same really. But I'll not be surprised, to be honest with you, to see something like this with a rise here for a bigger and longer X wave as Bitcoin is bullish. Okay, so if you want to DC in there, well, here are the targets. You have the different price. There you go. TIA, yes, good point. TIA. Well, we've got nice. Well, not much to update, to be honest with you. wave 3, wave 4, this is a wave 4, and now we look for a wave 5. And if we don't hold that wave 4, it means that this was an ABC zigzag, really. Not more to add on this. The full invalidation, sorry, really will be if we break with a wave 4 here. Okay, this wave 1 top. If we do so, that was more likely here an ABC zigzag, so a correction to take out the low here once more likely. Yeah, well, nothing more to add on this, to be honest. Thank you, Legend. Thank you so much, mate. Well, love from France. RUNE. Let's have a look at RUNE. And good morning, by the way. Here. So we've got the lower time frame normally on this exchange. That was here either a leading either a WXYXNZ. Well, it was a WXYXNZ, as we took the lows next. So WXYXNZ, and so here it was simply a WXYXNZ. But normally I do have this here, yeah? Yeah, there we go. I'm stupid. I have the wave there. Well, not fully, but WXYXNZ. Let's go with this. Nice. Let's give that one. Only thing I don't like is this big wave 2 here with a WXY. The thing is, we reach against here the 200%. That is really not well respected. So yeah, I'm still going to take this, to be honest with you. I remember now I've got another account here, still bullish like that. Well, yeah, more likely the win WXYXNZ is done. We've got a bit of a front run, by the way, you can see of the 120 extension, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And so from here, well, we can simply look for 5 waves to the upside. Now, to start really this big increase in price, we need, as always, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, this is terrible to draw here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you've got these 5 waves, this will form a bigger wave 1, 2, I mean A, B, C, and a drop if we have still to be bearish on Bitcoin. Otherwise, a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you go, pump it up as always. So here, well, this is a higher time frame. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the higher time frame. Just want to focus really more on this, and I'm gonna go on this exchange because you can see that on Binance we have some gaps and stuff like that. The chart is terrible. So here, yeah, okay, so that's a wave. Took 1, 2. Like this, and we'll have another one here. Three, 4, 5 like that, and normally like this. Let me just check some few things here. That's very small, to be honest with you, for a wave 3 here. Yeah, I'll wait for a bigger wave 3, to be honest. And I'd not be surprised to see this as another wave 1 too. Don't want to be too bullish, but if we start getting here a new high made on the RSI, so to speak, this right here on the right is going above here, is likely we're going to see a 3, 4, 5 like this, and this 3 or 5 will complete this wave 3, 4, 5. I'd not be surprised to see that on this one, to be honest. But yeah, to finish that wave 3 before here a bit early, so we'll wait at least for the 1618 here to be hit. So this, really to speak, is the first target for the wave 3, the green wave 3. Then we have, let's add some red squares, the 200%, then we have as always the 2618, the 3618, oops, right there, and the 423.6. Okay, that was a wave count for this on the lower time frame. And so once you've got this white 5 waves to the upside, you're simply going to look for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ABC zigzag if Bitcoin is bullish, really. As I said earlier, well done for that one. And so again, well, as always, I'm repeating myself, but for the wave 4, you pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root, or as always, you can do the opposite. It depends if you did not reverse your tool setting, if you did not, from the bottom to the top. And from here, don't forget to add the good targets, 23.6, 31.32 the MC fib, and the 38.2. This will be the buy zone really of the wave 4, and you're going to look for another increase in price for the wave 5 next. Okay, the green wave 5. And these green 5 waves will complete the 1, 2, 3, and then you have a wave 4 and another wave 5 again. Okay. Also, please let me know, where do you see RUNE this cycle? Well, if to be honest with you, this can rise very big. It can rise very big, not gonna lie. Personally, I'm investing in all of this. A year. Lovely rise. Atom, AXS, eGold, FIL, FIL, Gala, Metis got a lovely increase in price already, and this is pretty cool. Profit made on that. MX, NOT, because we have a nice possible rise coming up next. Well, depending where we go, but yeah, can bring us with something pretty cool still. Oh, by the way, I'm buying RUNE. I'm seeing shit, by the way. I completely forgot about it. Yes, I remember now. I did push RUNE, by the way. Yeah, I did push of this, by the way. Completely forgot about this. Well, RUNE, the thing is, why I push this, it's simply because there is the potential of getting, again, I don't want to be too bullish or something, but there is a potential of making any all-time high simply because of the higher time frame wave, all of this really. And this wave count here, I mean, for me this is double X. Why this is not valid anymore? I just leave it like this because I don't know why, by the way, but I think yeah, no, I know why I leave it like this, because it doesn't make sense with a smaller wave count here. But oops, it is possible that we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, and so we have a bigger wave 1, 2 already like that, and so there is a possibility of moving a lot higher in that case for a wave band 3 or 5. That's why the reason why I'm buying this. Now again, I'm not buying it anymore. This is rising. It was to buy on the, I mean, again, you can absolutely, but where do I see RUNE this cycle? If Bitcoin is bullish and we don't get some massive red candles on Bitcoin, there is the possibility of going a lot higher. Now I'm ready and prepared if we have to go more down. I have my targets, I have my limit order sets. It's ready if we have to drop really, okay, to buy more. So don't forget to get a good risk management as always still behind every trade or everything you buy. And to not put everything in one single asset. This is very important. But yeah, these have some potential to move a lot higher really, and I'm buying personally all of this. I mean, I've bought because now I'm not buying anymore. But yeah, well, RUNE have some good potential, and now it depends on Bitcoin really. If Bitcoin is bearish, it's gonna be bearish, but for now Bitcoin is not bearish at all. The area. Oh, Daria, by the way, it's we updated that one on Monday now. Yep. Well, that's lovely. What is this already? Oh, jeez. You already doubled the investment. That's pretty nice. So on Monday it was here when we've done the update. Let me see. Just want to double check when was. Yep, was around the wave 3 top, so well, that's pretty cool. 345. Now I'm not sure, to be honest with you. We will. I mean, it's possible that we do a bigger wave 1 2 like this, so to speak. You know, we complete so the wave 3 4 5 we have planned really in the last update. But the thing is, if the wave 5 here is just unstoppable, okay, so we just keep rising again, and again. This bigger wave 1 2 is never going to come. And what is going to happen here is simply. This is not a wave 1 2 3 4 5. It's a wave 1 2 and another wave 1 2, and now it's going to skyrocket. It's going to make a wave bam 3 4 5 and 3 4 5, and this will complete the bigger wave through the biggest wave. This is what is happening when you're really massively bullish. This is not a wave 3 4 5 here. It's another wave 1 2, and this you can. I mean, you take the big wave, the double wave 1 2 1 2. If the RSI here on the right. Okay, so we have this rise. If this right here is making a new high on many time frames, this is not a wave 5 anymore. This is not a wave 1 2 3 4 5 and then a bigger wave 1 2. It is a wave 1 2 1 2, and then you have a you just explode here to the upside 3 4 5 and bam, pump it up. So it all depends next of the how far it goes really. If we have to plan some targets and retrace for still a wave 5 to not be super bullish, so we have some big green cars on that one, so I'd not be surprised. But it should be like that, yeah. Wave 3. Yep. So let's go with some wave 5. We already had a max one. So what you can do here is simply use the normal scale. We're at the moment at the max target. And if we start breaking this and really getting acceptance above without making a new high on the RSI, very important, because otherwise that's a wave 3, so you have to pull a different extension tool from here to here to here, and this will give you some absolutely crazy targets. So if we push a bit high here and we do not make a new high on the RSI, you simply pull the lot scale and add the wave 5 targets with the lot scale setting on. So you can see we have the 1618 and the 2618 just above. So once you've reached this, well, just see what's going on maybe on the order flow, maybe what Bitcoin is doing. And if we get a rejection, that will be simply for a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and next you have a bam wave 3 4 5. But if we push a lot higher and we go really above this, I'm gonna plan the thing with you here, this right here. No, not this one. This will be so minimum time frame 1, and so then if you get something really massively bullish, that'll be so a double wave 1 2 1 2. It's absolutely crazy, but 1 2. So not played that correctly, by the way. There you go. Yeah, this is just going to skyrocket really if we do this. It's as simple as that. So next we have another wave 1 2, and whew, that will go really high. Just to give you an idea, if we pull this extension tool, the 1618 is there, and it's very likely that we're going to go past the 1618. When we're super bullish like this, we reach at least the 2618. And maybe even the 3618, 420, so it will go be around 0.35 really, up to 0.45 if we don't go for an extension. Again, this is, I don't want to be too bullish, but these are the targets we will reach if we have to really push up big from here. So if we push up really big from here, you have more likely this targets there. 0.35, 0.41, 42. And 0.45. Well, what happened there? Alright. Good. And so yeah, well, again, these turrets here are simply for the blue wave 3. Okay, next you have the wave 4, the wave 5, and the green wave 3 is going to be completed, and the wave 4 and the wave 5. And this will complete either a C wave top, either a wave 3 top. And so if you have a wave 3, you look for this wave 4, and you look for a wave 5. If the wave 4 is not holding, it was a C wave top, and drop it, really. Yeah, but yeah, first of all, before to look for such massive increase in price, you can of course look at this. Okay, it's not a bit too bullish, but we have some possible nice move on that one, not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. And maybe we can have a look at the lower time frame. Nah, it's not useful. Well, my pleasure, mate. Just for notice it. Most of the time opposite, obviously. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, if it moves opposite, you can look for the Y wave down, and so wait maybe for the, you know, the 120 extension 123 to be here before to DCA in there. It's up to you. I don't know much that coin, to be honest with you. My pleasure, mate. Link Cardinal. Let's start with Link. GKL. Sorry, Link. Yeah, I wanted to buy a Link also, but the problem is that one is, well, you cannot buy too much assets, you know. It's better to be in some few of them to, well, trade them good and buy them good than to be in 100 of arts, really. I don't like to do this. Prefer to pick the best ones and get some nice trade in there. But anyway, so here, well, Link, XY, the Y is, if Bitcoin is not bearish, of course, more likely done. So the B wave or the wave 2 is more likely done if we now see Bitcoin bullish. If Bitcoin again is not bullish, well, even if we get a rise here, we can get, you know, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an ABC zigzag, and here we go, XY, longer one for a longer wave 2 or a longer B wave. Don't forget, all of this is possible. It really all depends on Bitcoin. Now, as Bitcoin is more likely bullish, I'm gonna plan some bullish wave, and so look more likely for this bigger increase in price. In any case, even if you DCA in there, don't forget, still keep some money for some low targets in case you have to come down, because if you buy everything, you cannot buy anymore if we drop. Well, it's not really good, not gonna lie. So don't forget to keep still some money to invest more or lower if we have to go more down. Again, if you trust in crypto, and you do whatever you want, really. I don't want to tell you have to buy or not. It's your money, it's not mine. But here, if this is done, yep, I'll take something more. Well, there is no real big difference in any case, but I'd take more likely a wave 1 2 like that for now, unless we start to see really something really big to the upside. Let's take some green wave here, and yeah, so that will be here the wave. Oops, wrong tool. Like this, wave 3. And so well, normally this should reach at least here the 1618, then you can get the wave 4, and then the, oops, and then the wave 5. Sorry. Can I move this a bit more on the right? Perfect. Yeah, that should still be into the smaller wave here. well, it can be another wave 1 too, yeah, to be honest. Depends how big we rise next, but in any case we'll have the target here above. We just have to pull the wave 3 targets really, so from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom. For now we're going to take this. Normally the wave 3, the green wave 3 here, should reach at least the 1618. We'll have a lot more chance to go there minimum, so I can bring us with a nice increase in price already. There we go, another 10% to the upside. Can be cool, not gonna lie. And well, if we push high, for example, if this is really another wave 1 to here, you have about 3, 4, 5 next. Well, you have the wave, the green wave 3, 200%, 2618, 3618, 423.6. All these really are some targets. And yeah, but normally for in this high time frame, CO3 here, it will be cool to take some more time here to make a bigger wave 1 to at some point. And then there we go. So we have still maybe not a crazy big retracement, but we'll have the confirmation that we have some sideways. We buy the retrace even more, and there you go, pump it up, and well, either do an ABC zigzag like this and come back down and get wrecked, otherwise 1, 2, and bam, 3 or 5. And well, get wrecked really will be the investment. ABC, go more down, buy lower, DC again more, and there you go. When you come back up, you get paid really well. Well, yeah, that will be the plan really for this link. So let's go now on Cardano. Cardano, we did got the reclaim. We did got a nice front run by the way of the... Oh, well, I updated that on my side, I think. So we've got a front run of the target of the wave with the levels. We've got this lovely bounce from the target. We'll have plans, absolutely lovely. Now, yeah, this is what I have... I don't know what I've done on my side, really. I did something, well, maybe yesterday alone like this. Anyways, so wave 1, 2, now this is more likely done. Here that was for the smaller wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see here we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible that we're still in this, to be honest with you, because looks more like a triple wave here to the upside. So take more likely a little bit of a longer wave 3, and then well, yeah, in smaller time frame wave 5 really. Sorry, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This don't for it is already going above the wave 3 top, so we do not need to go and take that top here. It's not a must. It's still better. And so once you've got this right here, this wave 5, the lower time frame wave 5, this will complete this wave 3. You get a wave 4, so again you simply have to pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root. As always, pull the good targets, 2316, 3132, and the 3812, and there we go. Bam, this is a wave 4 target. You look here for a long trade. If Bitcoin is bullish at that time when we hit here, that's a long. If Bitcoin is not bullish, there is no way to long this. And otherwise you can simply read the order flow on Cardano or on Bitcoin, it depends. And next here we can look for the wave 5, and so once you've got these 5 waves to the upside, we look for a bam, bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ABC as always. If we still have to get a continuation lower, it depends if Bitcoin is bearish or not, but if Bitcoin is not bearish and still really nicely bullish, we can look for a bigger impulsive, so to speak, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really something much bigger to the upside to complete a higher time frame C wave or a wave 3. And if we do this big blue impulsive, well, we're in a nice bull market, and so that'll be pretty cool to trade, but we cannot say that yet. Now we have of course to bet on these possibilities, so we have to DCA into the market, and that's it really, because there are these waves possible right on the market. So yeah, that is it for that one. Not more to say on this. No, by the way, yeah, CKB is in my investment stuff there. I was just keeping an eye on that one because I wanted to read out Mac bags, but I'm already, you know, I mean, there's already a lot of ads, to be honest with you. And I'm not buying this. I still did not took profit, I think, on the buy, you know, from the very bottom here. Because we've Bosch here, if you remember good. And I did not, or maybe I took out just the basic, I mean the main investment really, what I invested first of all, and otherwise I now let it go. And oh yeah, keep an eye on rats is just for a trade, by the way. I'm gonna show you this next, but yeah, I'm not buying CKB here. I'm already on a lot of alts, and I'm just holding from the very bottom really. That's it. And so rats here, we've got can't remember who shared this. You know, we've got this 5 waves before here, so wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, possible 5 waves. That brings us in that case next with a bigger ABC zigzag, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, much bigger move to the upside. If you remember correctly here, we've got also in another update, and well, the next update after I updated this for the first time, you've got here a nice 1, 2, 3, or 5. You've got the retrace, and you manage it to reclaim here to get acceptance at some point. You can see above this right here, this value low. That's a key reclaim. It's a sign of strength for me. Okay, now we have the path control, we're a bit above. It's not really getting acceptance here above, but the real first sign of strength really is this value low reclaim. Thing is, now if you check with the wave, we have, well, either an ABC completed, so in that case I'm gonna get wrecked, and that's fine. I have a risk management, it's absolutely fine. I made some profit before. I don't really care if I take a loss, to be honest with you, and that's the game. But well, you have 5 waves, correction 5 waves. It can be an ABC exam, ready and prepared if we have to go more down. In any case, my stop loss is below the low. And personally, the other target to buy even more will be simply a flip to support again of the value low, down to this 6.86%, this swing 30 pound here. If we start hitting lower, I'll be a bit careful, and then I have my stop loss placed below because I want to see what we form if we have to go more down, and see what's happening down here, if we have some new bullish wave or not. That's why it's far from here, but there is this possible, well, long for higher prices really for the wave 3, 4, 5. I'm not buying this massively, it's just for trading, but it's not a massive trade. So yeah, just so you know, that's something possible. And I'm looking here because there is a possibility of being in a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as Bitcoin is not bearish, that's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm looking for this mainly, but I have a risk management behind the trade. If I take a loss, it's fine. I'm not going to lose my house or whatever. Don't go all in if you follow along. That's not the way to go. Okay, there is a risk management, max 2% per trade as always of your whole capital. Very important, so you don't blow up your account in just one trade. Yeah, the chat is here. My pleasure, mate. I can read it in French. Merci beaucoup pour tout. Well, avec plaisir, as we say in French. Oops. Well, you French, or you're just writing some message in French? I'm not sure you're French. I don't know. First time I get a French message, I think. Well, maybe not. But anyways, so Bitcoin, I'm still waiting for the target here to be hit. Maybe I'm gonna record the thing again because I have done this yesterday. Just took one trade yesterday because the bounce here was not good, as you've got here. The bounce, it was a target wife plan. I fully closed my short from here. But the data to bounce here was bad, and this was the reason of this is simply because you already got some good data for a long year. I mean, the way I'm trading personally. So if you want, by the way, to know how it was possible to take a scalp short here, the reasons why I executed my trade exactly here, simply go and check out into the course section, trade recap. I'm really showing you the live minute time, and really I have three screens. I'm really moving between the screens, but automatically I'm not managing this. And so you can see trading view. I'm just recording myself really taking some trades. You can see the broker and everything, how I'm presetting everything. And so I'm recording this, me trading really, and once I'm done with the trade, I'm going to simply watch the video I've just recorded and talk on the video. You can see I'm watching the video and explaining you what is what, everything really. I'm reading the order flow, telling you why I'm executing the trade, what I'm thinking here, what is not good to take a short trade yet, why everything really, so you can really fully understand what means what, and well, everything really, as simple as that. And so well, at the end it took the trade and fully closed everything. Yeah, so yeah, well, it helps you really to understand the order flow better. But yeah, if you want to check this out, it's in the course section, trade recap, and it's there waiting for you. This is more with the exocharts course than Elliott wave, because I wasn't really Elliott wave for that one. But I'm not all the time trading with Elliott wave. So yeah, anyways, I don't see any more requests right now in the chat. Slovenia, nice. Never went there. Maybe I have to come there one day. We'll go to Belgium, by the way, in well, next week. By the way, it's already next week. Wait. Jeez, yes. If someone is going to Tomorrowland, maybe we can meet there. I'm going there next week at Boom in Belgium. But anyways, yeah. So on this being said, I don't see any more requests. Well, I'm waiting for this to be 8 on Bitcoin. If there is nothing bearish, no reason to short as always. Lovely small rejection here from the MC Strat. Yeah, the next one is really a bit above. I have a wrench here. Yeah, well, you have everything reposted on the Discord server within the MC Strat. That is just right there, MC Strat channel, really. Anyways, on this being said, thank you all for watching as always. Oh yeah, by the way, we have a news today normally. Wednesday, building permits, 230 UTC plus 2 as always. It can bring up some few volatility. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Take care and catch you all. And yeah, by the way, I completely forgot, but I'm not going to be here next week in that case. So I'm going to be here on Monday, but not on Wednesday and Friday, as I'm not here. And I'll be able to do some videos. So you will get only one update on Monday, and well, the next update will be on the next Monday, really next week, 1 week after. So yeah, don't forget the news today at 2:30 UTC plus 2, and yeah, have a nice day ahead, take care, and catch you all on Friday for the next daily update. Take care, cheers.